that is a wrap on Hollywood's biggest night, the Oscars, which means everyone brought their fashion A-game. Here to break down all the looks is Variety contributing editor Brooke Jaffe. Brooke, we were watching the red carpet together.
We were.
It was an odd one, but like an unpredictable one, right?
Yeah, it was an unpredictable carpet. I think we definitely saw some big trends, but I think it felt exciting when there were moments of individuality and new ideas that we hadn't seen before that sort of emerged towards the end.
Let's get into it then. Let's start with the ladies. Ladies first.
I have to say this was a surprise. I was not expecting BRIE LARSON to just kind of overwhelm me with her style, and she was one of the last people to arrive for the night. So I love BRIE LARSON. She was wearing that sparkle trend, but the big thing that felt new for me and I think really turned the whole game for me was the cape.
Yes.
We saw Maya Rudolph show up earlier in the night with the cape, and then of course Natalie Portman, who had embroidered into her cape the names of snubbed female directors. But I think people will be talking about capes, and this was a new idea in fashion.
All right, who else is on your list?
Okay, so Laura Dern. Christina Ehrlich is the stylist. Her game in terms of style has just been spot on. She wore Armani. She's, really been loyal to that brand. Again, really proving itself as a signature color of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Who else really stood out to you?
Renee Zellweger. Simple. White was something that was obviously also a very important color of the night.
We saw that on Cynthia Erivo as well.
We saw it on Cynthia Erivo. It felt really fresh, and I think that dress couldn't have been more simple in terms of her, minimal, no jewelry, and it was about her performance. I think it really felt like a dress to win potentially the evening in. Another one, well, you got really excited, which got me really excited about new Vogue cover girl Florence Pugh. 24 years old. Just killing it with fashion.
I love the teal. I mean, what can I say? I love that color.
And I think your reaction was right because we hadn't seen that color on the red carpet, so it felt really fresh. Also the belting. This was a custom Louis Vuitton dress. I love this idea of belting. I think belts are actually going to be one of the biggest stories as we go into the spring season. So this was a nice red carpet to just like a suggestion of what's to come.
I love that. Put a nice little belt on it.
Put a belt on it. We went back and forth about who's gonna make this final cut. But Janelle Monae's dress really deserves a big shout out.
Yeah.
First of all, she's wearing Ralph Lauren. I don't know if everyone watching at home might have guessed that that was a Ralph Lauren custom gown. 600 hands made this dress. 168,000 crystals, Swarovski crystals. So just in terms of the art of the piece, the capes, the hoods, even if we think about Margot Robbie's sleeve, dresses had a little something extra on the carpet, and those were the ones that made you turn your head. I think this was a little harder in terms of what was new for the men out there. I think everyone gets excited when Brad Pitt shows up, especially this award season. I think a lot of people are really rooting for him. He is representing Brioni in a big way, and he had this very classic black velvet jacket with the big lapels. We're seeing like the really big lapel detail, and he just looked sharp. Roman Griffin Davis and Archie Yates.
So cute.
Probably the cutest males.
Stars from Jojo Rabbit.
Stars from Jojo Rabbit. So that was just sort of brought a lot of joy to the carpet, I would say. And then I've mentioned Rami Malek before, and I can't help it. There's a lot I was excited about with him. So first of all, he's partnered with Saint Laurent this season with designer Anthony Vaccarello. He did the black on black. We're talking about white. Black was everywhere. Whether we're talking about Margot, obviously Charlize. I think it'll be a big story tomorrow when we wake up. We'll be reading a lot about all the white and black.
So, I gotta ask you, who was your best dressed woman of the night?
BRIE LARSON consistently year after year has been somebody who kind of always takes my breath away. For me, this custom Celine dress, I think this cape idea felt so fresh to me.
And practical too, because it started dumping rain.
Yes.
On the carpet.
It was fierce. It was fierce. I've talked a lot about the suit this season and that added blazer and this sort of power layer.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what the cape did tonight for the ladies out there.
Nice. What about on the men's side?
I think Roman Griffin Davis has it for me. That performance, his everything on the carpet, and that little pop of orange on the collar.
So cute.
Just a nice little twist, nice little colorful touch of the night, made me smile. So that's my pick.
But what about Archie Yates? Are they two together?
Okay, you know what? They're a package deal, and I say they both win for best every essence on the carpet.
Brooke, well, it has been an award season.
It has been an award season.
It's been a ride. Thank you so much for joining us, breaking down all the trends, breaking down the red carpet.
My pleasure.
I'm going to see you soon, though. Very soon.
Can't wait.
Thanks a lot, Brooke. And for all of your red carpet coverage, you know what to do. Head over to Variety.com.